Before the video starts, my servers are wiping on Friday, the 2nd of September. Make sure you guys join the Discord in the video description or type discord.gg/bamsark. I make sure my servers give you the best Ark PvP experience you could ask for, and it doesn't have Gen 2, so join the Discord to learn more. Also, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Dun, 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 subscribe. Last video, we just got done raiding the castle cave.
Billy, what were you
Wait,
saying?
hold on.
I was just saying the velo was tamed on server 202.
Oh, okay, now we know, bro. Thanks for figuring that one out for us.
We had a lot of loot to unpack. Leg, you're still here, right? Because I'm gonna need you to pull me. Because that was our old stuff. That wasn't even the raid.
Great. Just had too much loot, huh?
Yeah. Another thing to mention is the people from last video were also teamers.
They even pulled in their allies and they couldn't do.
During the time, their allies were named KOD, and KOD ended up despawning all their loot when they knew that we were looking for them at the time. Then me and Caesar went to go tame some more Gigas. We were slacking on a breed pair. And since I had big fucking balls, I stayed inside the Giga until it knocked out. It was a level 25 female R Giga. Very nice. I did a fat ass narco bear run with my main wing, then we tamed a regular Giga. And then I did a meat run on the War Piggy. And speaking of war, before I can get any further with today's video, I'd like to give a huge shout out to War Thunder for sponsoring today's video. In War Thunder, you get to play with over 2,000 tanks, airplanes, helis, and ships in a dynamic combined arms PvP fight, which is why it's also the most comprehensive vehicle combat game ever made. All vehicles are detailed and modeled to their parts, making it a highly immersive combat experience. You can play it on PC, Xbox Series X, S, PlayStation 5, or other previous console generations. War Thunder's vehicle collection spans over 100 years from the 1920s to now, not to mention the incredible graphics and detail in 4K resolution, having authentic sound effects and beautiful music, creating an atmosphere to fully immerse yourself in while playing. One of my favorite planes is the 810 Warthog because it does damage and it goes brrrr. Play War Thunder now on PC, PlayStation, or Xbox using my link, and you will get a large free bonus pack, multiple premium vehicles, a premium account, boosters, and much more. Once again, thank you War Thunder for sponsoring today's video. I did a fat ass meat run with the War Piggy. I killed, and I killed. And after I was done killing a bunch of dinos left and right, Name brought up how I should go tame a Shadow Main. Actually, I feel like going to Asgard with this fucking thing.
Yeah, go find like a Shadow Man.
But we're not doing that just yet. We have to solve our endangered Fjordhawk problem. Can we breed our birds? Wait, is this a male?
Yeah,
it is. My bird. And we did a raid on this very majestic base spot. And we were big balling on this base, huh? This base wasn't really much of a big hit, but what piqued my mind about this base location is how insane it looked. Like, this spot entirely was aesthetically pleasing. Fuck, that was hard to say. This area had a house alone.
Yo, they living in the house for today.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm sorry,
It's
I'm gonna
a
have to
raid.
knock.
I am the one who knocks.
Watch out, watch out.
Oh, it didn't place.
Wait, what? It did not.
Go.
Oh, this is their room. This is their little room, guys.
This is dumb as shit. I'm not gonna lie.
We have one resisting! Stop resisting, sir!
Oh, I thought he was.
They have more rockets than we do.
What? Where?
They have one.
Oh, shut the fuck. Oh shit! Oh shit!
Yo, they got motherfucking intern.
Hold on, I got this, son. But despite how poor they looked, they were actually pretty thick.
Yo, I'm just gonna say it. This is a cool ass base spot, though.
And that's another thing. This base spot was actually beautiful. The cave was massive, and everything just felt like it was like majestic. I don't even know what word to fucking describe it. And we made sure they didn't want to play on the map anymore.
Kablooey.
Oh no! Fast forward, we were in a process of making our crafting station that was once someone else's base into a greenhouse. But we needed to do another fat ass poly run, so I took Yogi Bear and my big f***ing balls over to the area that no one likes to go to. Braw the bear picked up the stuff and died. And during all this shit, Caesar was trying to tame a mantis and he didn't even know how to tame one. Why you get so close to it?
You have to, what do you mean?
No, you crouch it up. Hey, go to its butthole, dude. You're literally touching its butt.
You lied to me.
Why did you get so close? Dude?
What do you mean? You have to get that close. You have to force feed it.
So you know how when
You don't know how to tame these things, do you,
No,
bro?
I do, bro. What do you mean?
You ready? You ready? You ready?
Yeah.
Bruh.
I almost got it that time.
See if you can feed it in the water. See if you can feed it in water. Might be able to.
I'm so good at the game. Holy shit.
Oh my god. This is why you should never use signs in Ark. That's so f***ed up. So you guys remember Locos Vatos? Yeah, the people that cheat. They own the Mama Pit now. Not only that, but they're always watching it.
They're literally there right now. Yeah, that's so f***ing annoying that you can just block it off.
And I finally got the best f***ing May wings. Guys, we got better May wings.
How better?
How much better?
If I'm correct, hold on, let me look at the exports.
Which you very often aren't.
They went from 30 HP to 39. And we got that from raiding the castle cave. But besides breeding, we had to farm. And it was hard to farm metal. It was so bad that we even tried to use the donkey to get metal, but it wasn't enough. And we needed a lot of poly and metal because we were funding for a new base spot. So I flew back to the area to farm poly with my Yogi player. And I did a fat ass run, but then I ran into somebody. Oh, there's somebody here. And the bastard was trying to kill me off my bear. Or should I say, bat stirred. But of course I wasn't gonna let that slide. I pulled out my whip, whipped that bitch, he fell, I fell down with him. He was scurrying to get on his bat, but I bullied his bat, and then I noticed he was wearing hide. And he couldn't hide from this ass whooping that I was gonna give him, so I shot up his bat, killed it, and then I started shotgunning his bitch ass. And at this point, he just gave up. You like a bitch, you die like one. Out of here, bitch. And I continued my big poly run. Bro dropped all the stuff, whipped it, and then died. Then I went to the Asgard biome because I was looking to tame a Shadow Mane. And I had to kill a lot of dinos that was keeping me from taming it because it kept on aggroing to him. And then I lashed onto the cliff and waited till it fell asleep. But no matter what, it kept getting aggroed to shit. Come on, dude. Like, how much distraction is this bitch gonna get? I killed, I kept killing. Bro, what else do you see, bro?
Bruh.
And then some bastard was trying to steal my Shadow Mane. 145 male Shadow Mane, by the way. I swooped down on his ass like I was Batman, picked his ass, and then ate his ass like a cupcake. But then he realized he was in a PvP situation and he whipped me. We both fell into the water together. I tried to grapple him, but the Shadow Mane got my ass. And we slowly made our way to shore. This dumb bastard seen I had a shotgun and he still went there. The dumb bastard. I grappled up to my bat to get away from the Shadow Mane. And then I looked at his body and he was fucking thick, son. Oh my god, look at this shit. But I needed to make some more fish baskets so I could get more fish to feed the Shadow Mane. Taming a fucking high level Shadow Mane, son. We're about to have a big in here, son. I woke up and moaned. I should also mention that this wouldn't be possible if I didn't have this contraption that Captain Fat Dog taught me how to make. And at this time I was taming a low level, so I sneaked up to it and I fed it. Very nice. I trapped some coal, placed a basket beside it, and then put it in there. I snuck up to the kitty and I fed it again. And it was just a simple repeat cycle. Then I finally tamed the kitty. Yes. Look at Triblog.
There we go. Yeah, bring that shit back immediately.
And then Locos Vatos was pretty much talking shit to us. How are we all talk? What? It's 1 week and you expect a fob. Is this serious? We fought people on day 1. I'm so confused, bro. After 3 hours trying to tame this Shadow Mane, I finally got it. Let's go, baby. Sexy boy. This is dog shit.
We need to get the Ellie for a cloning chamber and the Ellie to start cloning our gotchas so that we can increase our production. We also need to be running Hottie and Skull and the Bear and Bela
at the same time. So we did the Bela boss fight, but it was now time to spice it up. We were going to try to fight Heidi and Skull.
I say we put the Volanosaur on top of one of these pillars. We set the Giga up behind it.
And it didn't go as planned.
Both of them are coming. I got set on fire. That is not great.
Turns out it was impossible to do it outside the boss arena like we thought we could have. We do damage to them and they would just automatically teleport and gain all their health back. Not to mention we found out that the Velo wasn't in a safe spot either. I want to bat them. I'm gonna use the bat. And we used the bat on Heidi and Skull and it worked pretty well. Whoa, what the is this? And then we completed the boss. It gave a lot of blood packs and good loot.
All right, let's head back to base, boys.
Become one with the bird. The bird is the word. Then I went to go do another poly run. Holy shit, how many fucking poly runs is there? Oh, someone else is here, bro.
Identify Identify yourself, scum!
His name's Billy. Panic in the Discord.
Okay.
You're lucky, Billy. I was gonna mark your ass. I was gonna fuck you up, Billy. You got lucky. I can't even hear you, Billy, but you're lucky. You see that? I'm sniffing your ass.
Bruh.
You ain't gonna do anything. So we did the Bela boss fight again, and me and Philly went to Locos Vatos base to try to soak them, but they're always watching that magma pit, so it's impossible.
Oh, fuck off.
Did
They're
they
here.
just... Did they... I just heard a tech shoot.
Oh! He just zoomed out here.
Yeah, they're zooming past us right now. What the f?
I'm laying down.
Bro, they're...
Yo, what
Nah... Philly.
Yo, what the f?
Philly, they're all coming here, bro.
There's another one.
They all passed us, bro. They have a tech sensor here, 100%.
Is there?
I think so. Why would they all come out at this same fucking time we're here? And they were just flying all around us, and it was honestly scary to see them fly past us.
They're all... Bro.
We gotta run.
I don't see them anymore.
Bro, they are here. They have not teleported. And it was just TP after TP. No, they're gonna knock us out, bro. I can already tell. We gotta fucking bounce.
I'm running, bro.
Good shit, bro. Good shit, bro. Good shit. No.
Stuck.
But I left the Fjord Hawk at the little spawn point we had, so I dropped everything off to Philly, spawned, and then grabbed the bird. But Philly ended up dying.
I died.
Where'd you die at?
Down a little bit.
Oh yeah, I see. You died in the... No, you didn't.
That's not what it says to me. It says I died to an Arthro.
Stupid.
But you're in the lava, dude. I might lose this bird. Oh my god, it's
Actually amazing, bro.
amazing game. So we just lost our stegos in the lava. How the fuck can the bird not grab, bro?
If you get the right bag.
Oh my god, get out, bro. This bird is bro, on god.
How much damage did he take?
It's almost half.
I think he's got one more in him. This... Where the f did it go, bro?
Since the bird was too fucking stupid, I tried using a controller. I couldn't grab it. I even tried using beer. Wrong bag, bitch. Fucking goddamn, bro. Wrong bag, dude. Philly, I like how I'm the only one trying to save your fucking stegos, you piece of shit.
Hey, we know that I have no chance, bro, without a controller.
You a bitch, Philly. You're probably just gonna have to pop a bunch, Philly.
To be fair, it would have worked there.
Yeah, if you grab the right body, bro.
Alright, motherfucker. Keep trying to guilt trip me.
Probably also another reason it died so fast.
Bro! God damn, bro. Just your stegos, bro. Literally, I hope they fucking despawn, dude. Them bitch ass stegos. Now we did another boss fight, but this time with the tribe, but name was stuck.
Guys, I'm stuck. Guys, I'm stuck. I'm gonna die.
Focus, boys, focus. Save name.
This is not
Save
honors,
name.
please.
No!
Run!
Name!
Dude, that thing wants you, bro.
Do not run outside. Yeah, there you go. It might fire blast your ass though, name.
Grrr.
Yeah, tell him name.
Name trying to punch it. What we get?
Aha! Dog shit.
And then Name wanted us to meet his new friends.
Let's go say hi to my new friends. Come on.
Greetings, we come in peace, fellow survivors. Take this, it'll help. But Philly was being a bully and kept trying to bully them.
Yo, Billy, what are you doing? You psycho!
You are the captain. Take, you are captain. Take, put on.
Woo! There he is. Look at the captain.
Philly, no! Philly!
I'm never introducing you guys to my friends again. You bully them, Philly.
Then I went to go tame some snails. That way our gotchas could pick up the pace. But then a guy tried to pick me. Oh. Alright, so explain how the f this guy picks me when I'm this far. Like, how the f is that even possible? Anyways, I whipped his fucking bitch ass off the bat. We fall down. I bola his bat. I run to mine, get on it, and then I'm just biting him. And then I go for the pick on him, and he immediately whips me. I threw my bola trying to get him. Luckily, it passed by my bat. And then he pulled out a sword and started chopping out my bat. This guy's a fucking melee bob. So I'm just buying him a bunch. I then pick him again. He whips me again. But this time, my bat is so fucking stupid, it's picking me instead.
Bruh.
Bro, what? Let me go! So I whip his sword out of his hand, get back on my bat, picked him, bit his ass, he whipped me again, we fell, and then he ran to get on his bat and ran like a little fucking pussy. So I chased his ass down, and I shotgunned the fuck out of his bat. He then decided to go for the pick. I whipped his bat, we both fell. from high distance into the ocean. Splash. I pull out my net gun, net his bat, then netted him. And then I killed his bat. He was still in the water, so I echolocated for his ass. And then I seen a red circle all the way deep down. I jumped into the water, got close, net gunned him, got him, pulled out my hatchet, swim up to his ass and just started beating the fuck out of him with it. Fuck this bitch ass kid. And I took a shit. Then I went back up to the swamp to tame my Achetinas, but then I picked it up by accident and killed it instead of the snake.
Bruh.
Oh my god, I did not mean accident. Then some random ran up to me. Oh my god, bro.
Help, 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 help.
He passed out from the snake that bit him, and I killed it. Took his armor off, whipped him, and I gave him some of my armor and that guy's kit.
Wait, you want the sword back?
No, dude, I'm giving everything to you. He was new to the game, and I was pretty much teaching him the things that he needed to know. After taming my snails, we then ended up taming another Giga. Once it knocked out, me and Caesar murked the Alpha T-Rex with our bats, and we fed the prime meat to the Giga. Now, I still wasn't done getting Nachetinas. I actually had to make some more cakes, so I grabbed my Anki. This'll do. I went to the bee cave with it, and then I just started swinging. After I got done, I went to the other bee cave, which is the cave in the redwood area, and then I made my cakes.
Nice.
And then at our base that we're working on, Locos Vatos was actually trying to raid it.
I hear turrets shooting on water side.
The dino leash was destroyed, whatever it was.
Do they have stegos in the water here?
So I went on over there, and I sped my way through the cave to the area that they were raiding. I jumped out, grappled up top, and then I went to see what was the commotion. But while I was going up, they started shooting me with the tech bow. They're tech bowing me! They were getting cocky in chat for destroying a few turrets, so we told them to look at their log.
Take a look at our log, Space.
I blew more than you, easy.
Wait for them to mention how they blew up like 3 turrets.
There it is! There it is!
When I went up again, they were still standing there waiting for me. I'm about to whip this shit, son.
They have turrets, bro. You just got hit by a turret, man.
Yo, they're gonna fucking... This nigga, bro!
Rifle PvPers, bro.
Or he didn't kill you. What the f?
That's embarrassing. He's got turrets and a tech rifle up there. I think they're trying to fob there or some shit. Gotcha loot, by the way. Oh yeah, by the way, all of our armor that we use is literally just gotcha loot.
Bruh.
I don't think we even crafted one blueprinted fucking flak set whatsoever, because it was all shit. Not to mention they were trying to lie and say that there wasn't a turret.
Shut up, bitch!
And this is what the base looked like that we had pretty much blocking the entrance that way no one could come through.
Wow.
But anyways, I went to go proceed taming my Achetinas. Oh yeah, there was an asshole blocking the entrance with a
Bruh.
fucking heavy turret. Never mind. So I was waiting for Name to bring something to blow it.
I'll be there in a minute.
While that was happening, I was just looking around the ab area. But then I noticed that there's a guy doing a poly run himself. Turns out it was fucking Locos Vatos. And then he said,
"Hello, do you want to be friends, my friend?"
No, I don't think I will.
so I went down on his ass and started biting him. He flew up like a bitch. And during this time, he was just trying to tech gauntlet me. But I wasn't gonna be caught that easily. And he was so mad at me. He was trying to get my ass. I'm on a 720 melee fucking thing though. He's trying to catch me. I cloaked myself and I stayed hidden. He honestly didn't even know I was still watching him. He's still running. He's still running down here. So I went down for the swoop on him. I picked him and I was biting him. But then my bat did some stupid shit and fucking landed randomly. And then he tech punched me. No. I got dismounted off my bat and I was running around. I pulled out my bola, whirred it, and then I threw it at him. I got him first try. Oh wait, I forgot. He's in tech. It doesn't fucking matter. He goes up high. He starts tech bowing my team. I pull out my hatchet. I try to get my team free. Come on, chop, chop, chop! Woo!
Yes, that seems like a fun, engaging PvP experience.
And I'm just moving around as much as I can, biting him because that's the only way to really do damage. If I picked him up, he was just gonna tech punch me, but he got lucky and he hit me and then it killed my bat. So now we were both on foot. I tried to trank him, but that failed. He shoots me with a flame arrow. He's a flame bob too, ain't he? And then he tried to flamethrower me like a fucking pussy. I whipped the flamethrower out of his hand. I ran and did a switcheroo where I could use his flame on him. I ran up to his house on a rock and then I shot him with the flame. His bear's almost dead. His bear's almost dead. His bear's dead. His bear's dead. Then he flew to the top. So he's like, he's right above me. Wait, I should be fucking whipping him, dude. What am I doing? He came down with his tech bow and he started to try to trank me. So I was trying to whip it out of his hand. But then he put up his shield to keep me from whipping his tech bow. We were at a standoff with our shields. Then I pulled out my long net to try to shock trank him because that was the only weapon I had. And he deflected
You
it.
dropped your case up here.
Then he said,
I love you. Love you, Bam.
but I didn't love him back. I pulled out my flamethrower and I fucking flamed his ass. He's literally half. He's half. For some odd fucking reason, he just kept trying to take the fight, and he was already low as is. He landed back down for a fight.
He's
one shot.
He's one shot.
But you know, Ark is ass.
Dog, I wish I had a good bat.
I literally shot him. What the f? No, like I literally did, but you know, Ark just fucking hates me at this point. Name ended up getting his ass with the bat, and then he started biting on him. He couldn't even get out. Name ended up breaking his armor, and he was just at a standpoint where he couldn't do much. The only thing he could do is try to attack the bat with his tech bow. But even then, that wasn't even enough. They told me to flame him, but that didn't go so well.
Flame him or something.
Flame.
Oh, bruh.
Of course it hits you. I'm getting so fed up with this shit. So now that he was in a regular flex set, I tried to trank him. But you know how Ark fucking is. He jumps into the water, Name picks him, and then I'm just shooting him with this shocking trank dart. But unfortunately, he's just destroying the bat with his tech bow while I'm shooting him. Shocking trank darts weren't as effective. He ended up killing the bat, but Name ended up catching him with the net. Now he got him with the bola. And the whole issue is that I could have whipped his tech bow, but you know, I never took the opportunity on doing that. And we probably could have knocked him out, but this guy ended up having 50 fucking fortitude, so it was gonna be impossible either way. And we had no choice but to kill him and watch his hawk leave with all his loot. So I went back to tame some Machetinas again.
Nope.
Oh my god.
Nope.
Oh my god, if you can't fucking...
Nope.
Oh my fucking 3 fucking trank darts gone down the drain.
Nope.
4 shocking trank darts gone down the drain.
Bruh.
5 shocking motherfucking god damn 6 of my goddamn shocking trank darts missed, bro, on a level 25 goddamn snail. After finally taming over 10 snails, I went to bed, woke up, found out that Locos Vatos is getting hit by G&B in their Mammosaur pit cave. Not only that, but Locos Vatos has 2 cheaters in their tribe that are consistently aimbotting G&B.
You don't even want to understand how badly Locos is spinning them right now. They are defending against them in Gilly and Primflower.
I only caught Locos Vatos slipping. They were trying to do a metal run while they were trying to defend, but we weren't going to let that happen. They also had a teleporter on the side of the volcano. They got spooked and went in a range of the teleporter because they thought their skiff was safer there. And while they were trying to teleport out, Name ended up destroying it. He destroyed it! Skip destroyed! Skip destroyed! Good shit!
Nice.
We planned on destroying the teleporter, but you know, since they have 2 guys aimbotting and they knew where we were at all times, it was practically fucking pointless. Sadly though, after we left, they picked up their teleporter with the exomech and they left. And yeah, G&B had a fucking massive fob on them. Damn, G&B has a teleporter there and everything, son. They are locking that shit down, son.
Yeah, bro.
Alright, time to go build my greenhouse.
You mean our greenhouse. And it was time for us to make our ultimate greenhouse. All right, we got full capped greenhouse effect. We finally had our greenhouse made for the tribe, but unfortunately, this is the part where the story ends. G&B ended up raiding the Mammosaur pit and taking it over. And since Locos Vatos didn't have claim over the Mammosaur pit anymore and they were poor, the tribe leader Monster from Locos Vatos kicked all his tribe members to sell the base for $550. Wildcard was notified of the RMT and didn't handle the issue. A few days later, G&B ended up raiding Locos Vatos out of the Labyrinth cave. And while doing it, they were stupid enough to post a picture of them using ESP. And that screenshot got sent to Wildcard, and Wildcard ended up banning G&B as well, leaving our tribe as the last tribe on the entire server. And it sucks how this series had to go. We fought countless cheaters and we had a rough start, but we still kept on going and we became the biggest. Now let's talk about Fjordur on why it's not meant for PvP. For starters, as you can tell, Nikotis is oblivious of the map creation that he made and took no consideration that PvP was going to be involved with his map. Nikotis and Wildcard didn't consider the PvP community, knowing that people would gatekeep the main important areas for surviving on Fjordur. The Aberration Cave, which held the only 2 charged nodes in one area, could be blocked off, which meant that tribes had to progress far enough where they could kill alpha dinos and have them strong enough to fight Bela, which is by far the easiest mini boss to obtain element. That or live off of Ellie gachas, which we did both. This could have been easily fixed by having more charge stations around the map like Crystal Owl did, or maybe have the cave not buildable. The cave also has the Megapithecus terminal, so not only can one tribe control the only source of making hard element early game, but they control the ability to make battery battery heavies, and have a boss terminal which is required to run Fenrir. Then when you think it couldn't get any worse, the tribe who was able to gatekeep the entire server from progressing into element stage are able to block off the only source of element shards, which if farmed can give 1500 hard element of shards in under an hour per run. And once having that much element, you are able to pretty much wreak havoc on everyone who can barely afford tech turret or ammo for them. Probably don't even have a fucking replicator. Not to mention they hold the only spawn for magma swords, so people are mainly farming with picks or ankies. This could have easily been fixed by disabling building and giving the tribes built in there 3 days to vacate, or it would be white. I don't think anyone wants to play on a map where you have to bust your ass to farm 90 element per hour at most, while another tribe is able to get 1500 hard element and under that time without doing much. It's not fair and it's not fun. People can make tech bows and actually use them. We can't. Another thing is the dinos are broken. Andrew Sarkis needs to have some ways to kill the rider. Fjordhawks need to either have a weight cap or to make a slower time to teleport, and Desmoduses need to be nerfed with how stupid their pick range is. What boggled my mind is how they push out maps without thinking of the basics of going from prim stage to tech stage and just ignore everything I've said. And I was ignored. In fact, they were most concerned with alpha spawns, which honestly made it worse for PvP. In the end, Fjordur was a nice map, but the developer is a douche and it was not meant for PvP whatsoever. All I'm gonna say is, wildcard, do better. Once again, thank you War Thunder for sponsoring today's video. Make sure you guys click the link, that way you guys can get the large free bonus pack, multiple premium vehicles, premium account, boosters, and much more. And if you don't do it, Karen's gonna get mad. Bro. Yeah, she'll eat your insides like gummy worms. Penis.